this goes. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes indeed. Let us see how this goes indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Smudgy the Frog leading us in. Showing us how to be a good lazy Sunday companion. Sunday, what day is it? Sunday, May 12th? Sunday, May 12th. 12 out of 12. Every day in May, guys. Hello, Water Bottle. How are you? Hello, AJ. How are you? It's good to see you all here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for smashing that like button. I'm gonna get things started here. Get things all cleared up, squared away. Let's make sure I have my stuff about me. Whoa, sniping in, like immediately, just coming in, hitting us with a couple bucks on Cash App. That is huge, my man. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday, everybody. It's only the 11th? Holy cow, I thought it was 12. I thought I had snuck in 12, but this is only 11. So this is 11 days in a row. Well, 11 days in May. It's his 13th day, but 11 days in May, and we're putting Stream Sniper on the map here. A couple of silly little guys for that silly little Stream Snipe. Here we go. Let's give him a little bit of a anonymity here as well. This is for that Stream Sniper out here, painting the town red, quite literally. Stream Sniper in flight. It was hot again today, guys. It's warm. Thanks for smashing that like. This is a Mothers Day. I did this little, and not animated, but little speed run short. I uploaded that today. I wanted to do a little speed drawing video, so I did that. This says Happy Mothers Day, so that's a short you can send to all your silly little mothers out there. This is the silly little guy sheet. We just added snipers right there. This is from last week. That's Smudgy the Frog. We just got a new mascot. Funyun Rob right there. Dude, there you go. You inspired an icon, Funyun Rob. Let's see here. You mean like that? What are we looking at? Let me see. Oh. It's like your Aunt Martha out there gardening in the backyard. That's a little rated R for our stream. We're more of a PG-13 and a half. Okay, we're going to start doodling some stuff. How about it? It's May 11th. This is the 11th day. We're going streaming every day in May, so this is the 11th stream in a row. In May, we're going to get to 10 likes, and we're going to go mother mode. Thanks, Funny Rob. What's up, 86JB? Good to see you all. What was I thinking about? Shark teeth. Shark teeth. So I had a dream that I found a bunch of shark teeth. And then I opened up that Threads app, and someone was posting about having found a bunch of shark teeth. And then I asked, hey, is that a sign? Is there something I should know about shark teeth? I'm dreaming about them. They said it's like personal growth or vulnerability. And I said, nah, no thank you. No thank you, don't need any of that. Not for me, thanks a lot. So this is going to be this. I've never found shark teeth. By the way, I've never found shark teeth before. Has anybody ever found shark teeth? I had a dream that I found shark teeth, but I've never actually found shark teeth. Up on the wall. Yes, sniper. I don't know if you saw it. I know that you dropped a couple here. Those were for you. Right away. Huge, huge drop right at the beginning from the stream sniper. And you saw your pick from last week, right? Did you? I haven't posted it to the Instagram yet because I'm trying to clip it. But last week we got caricature sponsored here, and the funny thing is I screen grabbed you suffering through the pineapple pizza, and I said I was going to draw you with your pizza crown, your pizza crust crown, suffering through the pineapple pizza. So that was the only existing pic I had of you to reference, and it was just a funny. I had swore that I would doodle you one day in that position, and it came up as an opportunity. So yeah, you were looking pretty fun, having a great time with that pineapple pizza, and I thought it would be a great idea to screen cap it, memorialize it forever. It's a scorcher today, guys. I had the fan on all day. Wasn't really helpful. Just moves that hot air around. Let's go to YouTube and get ourselves a little bit of tunage going. Just whatever tunage they got here. Let's get some tunage going. Hopefully, if you celebrate, you are able to have a good celebration. If you don't celebrate, nice. That's okay too. Synthwave goth, let's do it. Oh boy. Dude, arrowhead. I haven't found an arrowhead in a long time. I haven't found an arrowhead in a long time. I would love to find an arrowhead. Whoa, that's loud. I would love to find an arrowhead again. I haven't found an arrowhead in a long time. I used to like finding fossils too. I used to find fossils, arrowheads, and deer antlers. My grandfather had a farm, and we would go out there and we would find deer antlers, little arrowheads, and sometimes even fossils. But yeah, it's crazy the type of stuff that is still yet to be found. Like, we know it has to exist, but it's just out there. And look at the resemblance. They must have seen a shark tooth and said, okay, we're gonna build something that is like that, but out of stone. These are just like little treasures that we find. What other little treasures do we find on the ground? What other little treasures do we pick up off the ground? I mean, I'm always picking up silly stuff, and my nephew does it too. Starts picking up stuff off the ground just because it's like your little treasures, little wires. No theme tonight that I got. Sand dollar. Yeah, those are sick. I have found one of those. Do I have it over here? Dude, check this out. Hold on, let me grab this. This was something cool I found. Look at this. Speaking of sand dollars, it's not a sand dollar. It's not a sand dollar, but look at this. It's like a sea urchin. Isn't that cool? It's like the skeleton of a sea urchin, all bleached out and eaten. Looks like it got eaten by something. Something packed a little hole in it. It's cool. Each one of these little nodules here used to be a spine. So I found that on the beach. I think it was out in think this might have even just been like, I don't know, maybe like Santa Monica Beach, somewhere like not exotic. You know what I'm saying? Like somewhere that you would not expect to find, some heavily treaded little beach area that you wouldn't expect to find something cool and unique. Definitely didn't find it in like a preservation area. Shark egg, I wish. Little mermaid's purse. They call those shark eggs mermaid's purses. A little toadstool. Yeah, I think maybe. I mean, I guess the only theme we got so far is like treasure. All the treasures that we find. Let's see here. What color are those teeth? So yeah, that was pretty interesting. They said you find those friggin' Geiger counter. Oh, dude, that would be crazy. Yo, hold on. Speaking of this, well, it's not this, but Stream Sniper, did you hear that there was a whale washed up on the beach down in like Huntington last week? Look it up, bro. It's an eggshell. What do you mean? Look up for random. Yeah, I would love to see the Geiger counter on stuff that's washing up on the street. Drought our head. Nice, already one step ahead of you. Froggy Fin, we're nailing it right for you. You're predicting it. That's great. What's up, Jaco? What's up, 86? What's up, Froggy Fin? Gotta turn this. Turn that podcast down. Yeah, this is for you, Froggy Fin. Froggy Fin, just for also for you. This is a frog. Smudgy the frog right there. It's a cool little icon we've got going on. Brand new addition to the channel as of last week. Everyone collectively has come up with it. I was able, I guess I don't know whose idea it was, but I drew that on a t-shirt for Dang Fricker during a stream last week. And this is 11 of 11, guys. This is number 11 in a row on 2 lowercase t's, angled 33 degrees left and right, touching the bottom and middle line. Okay, Andrew, let me go ahead and process this request here real quick. Let me process this thought that you just plucked into the chat. 2 T's, each one angled at 33 degrees left and right, but touching at the bottom and middle line. Turn it upside down. It's a puzzle. I mean, I'll draw a square with 3 lines. Look, I don't care if it's a troll. I'm gonna try it. 33 degrees. This would be 45. 2 T's. And then turn it upside down. Is that Illuminati stuff? Did I just do an Illuminati thing? What did I do? What have I done to myself? Can someone answer? I think I did it. Right? 2 T's. It's like the same. 50-ish degrees. I guess you're right. Draw Joe Biden, a square with 3 lines? Okay. Nice. That tight. Oh, you just don't have to turn it upside down. But yeah, so it looks like the same. It's up, same right side up and upside down. That's a confusing thing you just made me do here, but I like it. And I'm gonna turn it into a little like onion goblin. Check this out. Look what it turns into. You'll never miss it. He's got a juicy mouth. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Square with 3 lines. Yeah, dude, we're fulfilling all their quests. And if I fulfill your request, you gotta smash the like. You just gotta. If I fulfill your request, you just gotta smash that like. Without that like, I'm nothing. So we did not go to the what's up, Roses? Roses, bro, I'm from Zach's. www.youtube.com special 33T33. It's me, Beetle. Roses, it's Beetle Boy. Welcome to Beetle Stream. Thanks for the likes, guys. Yo, we got 10 likes. Mama, I'm coming up for you today. Not the mama. That's what we say. We're going mother mode. What other mothers can we go? Mother, I'm coming up and I don't want her. You know this song. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it. Hey, at 20, what do we do? At 20 likes, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go something. We just went mother mode. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here we are at Camp Granada. There we go. That's mother mode, right? What else can we do? Now, yeah. What else is mother mode? Can you name some more mothers that I can imitate? Thanks for the like, Roses. What's Beetle? I want to know about Beetle. Andrew Lapanese says www.youtube.com special 33T33. What are the names you got? We got Beetle. We got Roses. You took my mod. Yeah, what the hell? We got beef now, Roses. We got beef. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, so we're like part of the masonry. Oh, Roses lost the mod because of trolling. Okay, that's acceptable. We allow that here. How did you stumble into this? Were you just scrolling and you just happened to see 86? Were you just scrolling and you saw my Illuminati signs? Always just trying to figure out how people are discovering this wonderful space that we're cultivating one little stream at a time. Scrolling and trolling. Hey, dude, haven't we all? Haven't we all? If you haven't been put on permaban on some of these channels where they're playing bungo, you're not even trying. There are people who get a little bit. Look, I'm pretty flex. There are some people who are not at all. They don't like it. They don't like to get trolled. They don't like nonsense in the chat. They don't like little jokes that make no sense in the chat. Nice. No, none of us are innocent, though. We all deserve a little trolling. A little trolling. Okay, so 86 led you back. This is nice. This is nice. So I keep good company is what you're saying. So I got to just keep some great company with me, such as 86, such as Curtis with the Z, YZ. Dude, how's that transmission going, though? It's automatic, right, Curtis? Or is it manual? Okay, so nice. Well, I want to troll Zach now. is what's this channel that we're talking about? I'm not gonna blow it up. I'm not gonna call anybody out. But I'm kind of curious because now, oh well, that's worse than that's less than troll. I mean, is he a teenager or is he an adult? I guess I had to clarify. Zach Hines. Okay, we're going. We're gonna go check it out. I'm not gonna do anything weird, guys. I just want to know who we're talking about. And definitely, anytime anyone's ever mentioned a channel, I have definitely gone and I have gotten banned from their chat. Oh yeah, you're not allowed to do that. I mean, you're not supposed to do that. It would be better if you were hanging out with 24-year-old people, 20-year-old people, 21-year-old people, 22, 23, 19. Okay, we're starting to crawl into creeper territory. 18 is still allowed, but it's, people, there's Leonardo DiCaprio's out there. So it's, it's not the worst. Wait a minute. This guy says he was born in 1983. He's aged 42 years old. Maybe we are looking at the wrong guy. I'll have to take that into consideration. I'm not here to judge. Zach Hines, Master of Arts in Ministry School. Okay, there's a lot of different Zach Hines out here, guys. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? Good to see you. Oh, that's not cool. Nice. Well, Clint Gage. Clint Gage, I just saw this dude. He does these like early morning like streams, right? Is he like not is he not well? I just saw him popping up in I think Gems the Clown's chat. And I don't know if she knows him or what, but I just followed him because I wanted to see what he was up to. Reported him to the FBI. Okay, unfollowing him and now I'm gonna unfollow him now. Oh, Zach Rhines. Oh, I said Zach Hines. Oh, I typed in Zach Rhines. Whatever. Anyways, I'm over it. I will never find it because I'm not good at doing that. But okay, good to know. I'm unfollowing Clint Gage. I don't like the Colts. Change brakes while I had the tires off. Nice. See, this is on the Buick, correct? Dude, you're doing all sorts of Curtis, are you a car dude? I mean, I know you are doing all this stuff. But is this something you've done quite a bit before? Because that's not late shade tree mechanic work. Dude, shrimp and ramen and hot sauce. Well, we just got started. Only 20 minutes. Oh, boy. Ryan Zach. Okay, I'll find it. Yeah, I can. I've done those. Kurt's a car, man. Curtis is a car. Curtis is a car. That's why you were in that stream. You are a car. Dude, Jack Sands, what a friggin' death trap, huh? A jack stand. Are you guys familiar with this thing? It's this total death trap that they sell to anybody. You don't have to have any license to operate this thing. They'll sell it to you, no problem. They don't care. Total death trap, guys. And they always get used in such precarious ways. Nice. Dude, that's the best way to start out. Especially on I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's usually on a survival vehicle, to be honest, because you have no choice. If you're lucky, you are a guy like me who has, and like Curtis, of course, you have accumulated vehicles. And so you have more than one. And so when one doesn't run, you just drive the other one. Oh, that is odd. That's odd behavior. I don't think that's I don't think that's behavior we should be supporting. I don't think it's your curtain. I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Go watch some CMB. Sia, what's CMB? Can you tell me what that is, Yoshi? I mean, but that is the problem with the internet, is that it's open and available to everybody. And so that being the case, it broadcasts and projects your message to every living soul that's there to receive it, no matter what safeguards they put in place. Because as we know, there are people out there who probably say they're 17, 18, 16, 23, 55, 110, and they don't disclose that. This is because I got mine at AutoZone, and so it's like a blue one. These have saved my life, and I've even had to borrow some of these from my neighbors to get some really tricky stuff going on. My Jeep, I had to pull the rear end, and I had to go. It's kind of like sad, but it's like I had to go pick up a rear end, squeeze it into the back of the Jeep as the rear end was falling apart. So the last ride of my old rear end was to pick up the new rear end. I'm saying rear end a lot. I don't think I should be saying rear end so much. No, Jaco, we can, and we're going to. That's the goal. Our goal is to never stop until every living soul on Earth has seen our video content. It is not fair for them to miss it, simply because they don't have the internet or a telephone. Okay, yeah, Roses, that's all that is really great information. So guys, if you see me following this creep, just know that I saw him in someone else's chat, and it looked like I was like, what the heck is this guy talking about? And I do get, because I basically bookmark them, and I go back to see what they're up to later. But then all I see are these messages that say he can't go live for whatever reason or whatever, and it sounded like he was not having a good time. But I haven't dug any deeper in there, so I would say stay away from this Clint guy, and I'm going to as well. I don't want any beef with a guy like that. Dude, that's a long-ass day. Couple long-ass days, but that's what the weekends are for. I have definitely put in too many. Yeah, I had to fix the Jeep's fanny. The fanny came out and had to get put back in. Dude, that's exactly what it sounded like. Okay, so oh, this is perfect. That's okay. That's okay with me. We can do that. That's an acceptable mission. In fact, that's a noble act, and I support this 100%. Add me to that Discord. You didn't know the wink was a typo. Not real. Well, thank you, Roses. If there was anything else that I could do to help, I'm glad that 86 was here to lure you into our trap, to get you to come and hang out in this room for an extended period of time that you weren't planning on being in. And for that, I'll draw you a little rose here, if I knew how to draw it. And of course, if you ever offer up suggestions on how to maintain people's attention, I'm always open to hear it. Preferably, and I will say this, preferably adults with really good like media production jobs available for me to have and get paid to do. That would be an ideal audience member. No, dude, Roses is good with me. Roses is good. If you're good with 86 JB, you're good with me. And even otherwise, even if 86 was like, this Roses is no good, I have to, I guess, I guess I got to take their word for that. But you never know. You never know these people on the internet these days. Who knows? You got to have a safe space. You know what they say? You have to have a safe space, and this is that place. If you want to out some cretins in this place, you've got my blessing, as they say. No safe haven for creeps in here. So if you see anybody, make sure you message me and let me know, because I don't want to be harboring cretins. I'm tolerant to an extent, but not to creeps. Fringe types, of course. Fringe types, of course. Those are my people. Fringe people are my people. Weirdos and freaks and losers. Those are my people. Yeah, I'm a soft troll. I usually get kicked out or banned before I get any. I don't, it's like, I'm not mean either. I try to kill people with kindness. And a lot of nonsense. It's all a bunch of nonsense. I just get in and get wacky and weird. And some people start to recognize what I'm doing, but some people have no clue, and they just think well, they think I'm a little bit crazy, and I guess maybe that's not untrue. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely do like to make some people's lives complicated. Not like I'm gonna put water in their mail or anything. But also, you know what? I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I would, but I'm not saying I wouldn't. I don't leave my house, just so all the three-letter organizations know I don't leave my house. I'm not putting water in anybody's mail, and I'm not trying to. Yeah, no, it's not approved of here. I'll say that. I will say that. Okay, here's a shark with no teeth, but he's got big gums. Because he lost all his teeth. Look, everybody has principles to uphold, and I think that those are valuable. These are just gums, people. These are not teeth. I know they're going to look like teeth, but they're gums. This shark has no teeth because he lost them in the Great War. The Great White War of 84? When did Jaws come out? The Great White War of 84. So I was trying to communicate with Hollywood there for a moment, and I don't know if we got sidetracked there, but I don't know if he knew, but there's a shark off the coast. Or no, not on the coast. Off the coast. Not off the coast. On the coast. On the beach. In Huntington Beach. There's a whale. Sorry. Dude, thanks, Roses. Appreciate it. I try to be chill. Sometimes I lose my chill. Sometimes I freak out. But I try not to do that too often. Sometimes I lose my shit. But I try not to do that too often. Dude, Pink. You nailed it. Yes, Jayco. I know. You're right. Truth. What's up, Pink Kaka? Pink Kaka. This shark has got dentures. So yeah, I wanted to go check out the whale. The thing is, the last time I went to check out a whale that had been washed up on the old beach, it was deteriorated to the point of like, it was recognizable because it was a big flesh blob of flesh and bone that had been rotting in the sun for a week. But that's the thing, is I haven't been able to get down there, and it's been at least a week. And so I'm telling you, this is not going to be a good time to go see a whale rotting on the beach. But hey, if you guys want to see it, maybe I will try to make time to go see a blob of melted whale down on the beach. Maybe I'll stream live from the whale. When I give them a kick right in the nards. I give them a kick right in the nards. They get a kick right in the nards. NC Coast, I love it out there. Pinkaka. Thank you. A seal or sea lion popped out of the water. It freaks me out every time, by the way. Freaks me out. Oh, it freaks you out too. It freaks me out anytime I see a creature like that. Anytime I see a creature like that popping out of the water, it's obscene to me. I'm not from the coast. I live on the coast now, but I'm not from here. So every time I see something like that, it freaks me out. Sea lions, seals, the friggin' dolphins even. I mean, they're majestic. I like looking at them from a boat, but I ain't trying to look at them while I'm surfing or swimming or whatever the heck people do these days. Vlog it. Dude, should I? Pink, I'll do it. You got it. I'm doing it. Live stream it, clip it, send it to a vlog. I'm reporting live from a washed up friggin' whale on a beach. No, Arthur, you're right. It's a horrible mention. Dude, yeah, when you load them up with TNT. Dude, when they freak me out, I kick them in the nards. And just for that, I'm loading up this sucker with TNT. Dude, talking about Looney Tunes. Look at this stuff. Acme had a friggin' stranglehold on kids. They've been trying to get this TNT for decades. No one's ever had TNT. Have you ever had TNT? Tell me you have. Tell me you have. You know, the only person I would trust to have TNT, Curtis probably has it. Nate probably has it. The little friggin' seal Pop-Tart. That's disgusting. Yeah, but I think, yeah. Nope, no TNT here. That's right. That's the answer that I was expecting. That's exactly what someone who has a bunch of TNT would say. Some would say that this drawing is the bomb. Oh man, I'm full of them. Today is the day I am full of them. Thanks everybody for being here, by the way, for as long as you can stay, as long as you choose to stay, as long as you will stay. We're at 15 likes. I really appreciate that. That's huge. Dude, I so badly want to just push that thing down and see what happens. I want to know, does it have resistance? Is it like a bike pump? Does it TNT Pop-Tarts? A flavor that explodes in your mouth, not in your hand. You know, I've never touched one of these devices, but I'd be so willing to see what it's like and very curious. I'm sure that if you go to Vegas, that's an experience you can have. And if it isn't, we need to get on that ASAP. Start that Vegas TNT experience. Come on out to Vegas where we blow some stuff out. Star Wars 86. Guys, this is my short. If you haven't seen the short, I sent that to my mother. She has not responded. So I can only assume she liked it. And we drew this. That was Chungus. What do we call this guy? Smudgy. And then we did Star Wars. We did this guy. We did this guy and that and this and then this thing. And then the stream crew. And then this guy and this banana. That was not for you, Mills, but we got another banana in the chat. By the way, Keyblade. What's Keyblade, Anthony? Is that the one from that one Mickey Mouse adventure game? San Andreas. Dude, if you play San Andreas, I will try to recreate some of the gameplay IRL. Maybe me and Hollywood can go out and try to recreate some of that. I've been wanting to do that for a minute on the bike. Try to get some of that San Andreas action going. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I just also don't have a. I think I'd have to dig up the PS2. Is that what I would have it on? I have San Andreas somewhere. I just don't know where it is, and I don't know what system it was on. I think it was PS2 or PS. I think it's all I had. I have a PS4, but I don't even have a single game for it. I got it from an old job. PS4? Yeah, I think PS4. I used to play San Andreas every day before I would go wait tables for a while. I have a PS4. Dude, you gotta add me. I don't know how, but I will try. Mills, what do I do? Do I go on Mills Colon? I literally do not play. I don't have a single game, but I'll plug it in and see how it works. Love and Crochet by Nora. Oi, oi, oi. Bakakaka. Fall Guys. I've seen that one. Is that the one with the... is that the one where it looks like you're a stitched, like a crochet creature? What's that one, if that's not right? You guys know what I'm talking about? It looks like a crocheted creature. You're a little, like, voodoo crochet creature. PS5 just to play GTA 6. That actually, I mean, that's wishful thinking, but I that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind getting a new system. The other things. Yes, pink cat. Yes, exactly that. Weird yarn guy. What is that? Is that Fall Guys? Looking like a bean. Who's looking like a bean? Crochet looks like a bean. Suzanne, what's up? Trife Diggy. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Hello, Arthur says it's for language arts. What did you do? Did you bury the PS2? No, I still have it. It is buried in like a bunch of old stuff. Who looks like a bean? Oh, and Fall Guys, you look like a bean. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Fall Guys. I swear I've seen this. I have not seen this. Never mind. I have not seen this. I thought I had seen this, but you're right. You look like this weird bean. PS6. Much respect. Much respect to everybody. You do look like a bean. You're not wrong about that. You're kind of this weird looking bean. You're like Baymax. Do you guys like that movie? I loved that movie. You guys know the movie I'm talking about? The Big Hero 6? You guys know that movie? Did you like that movie? Are we allowed to talk about that movie, or is it too soon? Is it too soon to talk about Big Hero 6? We're just vibing today. Guys, it was so hot today. Definitely did not go to the Renaissance Fair today. Still have a chance to go next week if we end up going. And if not, we're wearing that sucker. We're wearing that outfit that we made last night out to Hollywood Boulevard. It won't bother me one bit to wear that to Hollywood Boulevard. Big Hero makes you sad, Pink K. R2D2 is the single best game I've ever seen. R2D2 is so good. I love that little cowboy robot. Oops. So here's one issue that I'm having here is the head of this little I have this thing it's anchored to the dude 86 JB dropping golden poo everybody. Dude, yay freaking ha! We're getting it, guys. We're going golden poo poo mode. I'm gonna draw poo poo, a little golden shower of turds for 86 JB, just out of friggin' respect for our little friggin' Goldie boy, golden turd JB. Yeah, he's cussing all over the place, and people just let it happen because it sounded so cute. It's like when a baby cusses, people are like, "Oh, it's so cute," but you're like, "Dude, the baby can't cuss. The baby ain't allowed to cuss." Drop some golden turds in the chat for our friend 86 JB, a soft serve turd with a little scoop on top. I love that little. Look at that, guys! Look at that little cute. That's a cute little turd, Suzanne. Thank you very much. Roses is dropping poo. Pink is dropping golden poo poo poo. Marshall John is killing it in the chat. Oh, Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I played that a little bit. I kind of got stuck just riding the horse around in the Wild Wild West. There was like a guy. I was supposed to like get a guy sleeping by the fire, and I just never like got him. I never got him, and so I just kept running. I just kept riding. Yo, Fresh, what's up? Can you draw Danny DeVito? I'll try. Danny DeVito of Twins fame. I just found myself riding around in the desert, or not the desert, really. Yeah, it's kind of the desert. It's like a prairie, I guess, more than a desert, but it's kind of desert. Yeah, I just ride the horse around. It's fun, but here's the thing. I never play those games long enough to master the controls. So my issue is that here's what happened. For instance, I'll use a specific example. Remember that one? What's the game where you can like, you're a knight and you can climb like, you do parkour and you assassinate people? Assassin's Creed. So let's use Assassin's Creed as a great example because I can specifically tell you what I forgot about that. I played it for a little bit and it was fun. I liked it. It was cool. You know, learning how to jump, learning how to climb, learning how to sneak around and stick people in the guts. But the thing is, I stopped playing it then for a long time. I don't 505, but that would be tight. I drive through there every once in a while. So I stopped playing for a long time. And then I go to play it again, and I'm so far into the game that you have to have all these special skills. You know, sneaking around and climbing buildings and jumping off things. And I have none of them because I forgot how to do the controls. And there's no there wasn't like as far as I could tell, there wasn't like a refresher tutorial on how to get those skills back. You got to play through the game again. And I ain't doing that because I'm not one of those like unlimited playthrough type guys. Once I do it, it's over. It's over with them fools. Let's draw Danny DeVito for us. Why not? Why not a little Danny action today? We're on Danny DeVito's time. Hey, we're almost to 20 likes. Holy cow. I can adjust the controller sensitivities? I honestly really have no idea how to do any of that stuff. I'm so bad at games, but I will try. I will definitely play GTA 6 if I can. 505 wants to know if I live in New Mexico, and I don't. Daniel Clock, everybody. Yo, it's Daniel Clock, everybody. Okay, so that's what I should do. I should try to do that. I should try and if I want to play the game again, I should just try and go ahead to customize those controls and then know exactly how to play. Smart thinking. See, this is why you guys are gamers and I am not. Because I wouldn't even have thought about that. Not even in a million years. I would have just given up on it entirely. Let's do some Frank Reynolds, Danny D. Danny DeVito. I know he's kind of a wild looking guy. Oh, nice. Like you can put the ones you want to use the most like closer to where your thumbs go. I'll do that. So I just started shooting meme image of Danny D, I think. I'll try. Just know that I'm trying something here and it may or may not work. The cool thing about live streams is you get to authentically and consistently fail miserably in front of your closest and dearest friends. And that is the magic that we have on this platform. Nothing like it. It allows you to be so courageous. Yes, I did just call myself brave and courageous. It's no big deal. I do it all the time. Flying games. But I won't give up. Oh, me? Bobbity bibbity boo. Yeah, I had to catch up as well. I didn't have any of the I didn't have like what's the Hulu, right? And now, believe it or not, everybody, if you're not aware, Disney has finally wised up to the fact that they don't have enough material on their platform. So they started presenting Hulu material finally on the Disney app. So, for instance, they have It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They have King of the Hill. They have, I think, Futurama. If those are interesting shows to you, King of the Hill is my comfort show. I watch that when I'm going to sleep because I've seen every episode and I love the show. So I put it on when I just want to have something on that I don't need to watch intently, but I still enjoy. What's your guys' comfort show? Do you guys have a show that you just throw on? Because here's the thing, I'll try to watch Andor, for instance. But if I'm tired, I can't watch Andor because I'm sleepy and I don't want to miss it. So I fall behind because I don't have the energy to watch it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the body got a little bit obscene here, so I'm not owning this body. This body is not right, but it is what it is. So I start shooting, right? Night crawlers. Stick peeps. I started Big Bang Theory. Bang Bang Theory. Thank you, Mills. Appreciate it. Bloodborne. What is that? I actually didn't watch much Big Bang Theory, but if it's on there, I'll watch it. Yeah, South Park's good. Family Guy's too much for me. Geekazoid. Freakazoid. Demon Souls. I draw just for fun. Bibbity bobbity boo. Commissions are hard because I don't really know. Yeah, dude, isn't that crazy how it went? They have now like really long form on YouTube. What's up, Devin? Good to see you. Yo, we did it, Flop. We did it. We did it. We're going sicko sharko mode. Chomp chomp, street sharks. Biker mice from Mars. Bucky O freaking hair. Brave Star. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We just zipped up there in the charts. YouTube is calling. YouTube is calling. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my friend Devin Dolman here, he used to publish a lot of cool guitar covers and etceteras. Play some fiddle, mean fiddle. Dude, MASH is a little too sad for me, though. Shark fighter? Like you fight sharks, or you fought with sharks? Or you have sharks fight each other, throwing money at the sharks. You gotta degum them. You gotta detooth them. You gotta take their fossil teeth out. Oh yes, of course, middle schooling. I have definitely seen. You know, here's the funny thing about Trailer Park Boys, by the way. It was introduced to me early on by Canadians. They were like, "Dude, have you guys seen this Trailer Park Boys show?" And I'm like, "No." And they pulled it up on YouTube back in the day before it was like an American series on Netflix and etc. Dude, it was hilarious, life-changing. I love that you could make a low-budget TV show like that. That was like, that might have been like just around when It's Always Sunny had either just come out or was about to come out. You know, I couldn't remember when, you know, along in that timeline, but that's so inspiring to see that type of stuff coming out on TV when I'm over here putzing around making YouTube videos, because it's inspiring to see. It's inspiring to know that this type of stuff can be created and people are watching this stuff on TV. When I'm making, you know, of similar quality, let's just say, assuming that's similar quality, it's not really, but you know, it's, I think it is, you know, of equal value. That's why I think YouTube has become, oh, the song, J-Co. The song. That's what you were, I was not thinking references. Dude, hell yeah, Devin. Tight. Guys, if you're ever in the Midwest and you need buy roses, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And if we see you again, please. I mean, it's such a depressing theme song, Devin. But I get it. When it would come up on TV when I was a kid, I knew it was bedtime. I was like, dude, this is not for me. But I love Klinger. Funny Klinger. Hawkeye, Klinger, Radar, of course. Houlihan, Hot Lips. Oh, damn, that's a bummer. Pink. Oh, yeah, I mean, I never got into the Aquabats because I never really loved ska, but I listened to, I guess I got more into the Aquabats because of Yo Gabba Gabba. I liked Yo Gabba Gabba and found out that it's like, oh, this is the Aquabats, dude. That's tight. And then went back and revisited a lot of the early Aquabats stuff. – 'Cause, 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 ' Pink. Oh, nice. That I have. That I have seen, Jayco. Maybe it didn't make much sense to me because of such. But I love variety shtick. And the animated stuff is good. I like it. Julian is cute. Leahy, when I worked at Bubbles, and what's Mandy Momandy? Spider riding a unicycle. You have got it. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it. And it is also kind of funny that he left to join Blink when it's just like, what? Well, not an odd choice. Obviously, it was a smart choice for him. And we're going to give him a top hat. What are the Blink guys' names? Not Tom DeLonge. No, Tom DeLonge. That's right. Tom DeLonge was in one of my favorite bands from San Diego called Tilt Wheel. Tom DeLonge used to be in that band a long time ago, before the Blink 182 days. I don't think anything was recorded, but it's one of my favorite bands. Top Hat Spider. Dude, it's really hard. It's kind of funny that it has so many legs and then so few wheels. That's kind of the complicated part about it. And he'll say, "M'lady," because he's got the top hat. Nice. How about that? M'lady. Yeah, but they respect the hustle. They needed that beat. And you know what they say about Travis? They say this guy's like a human metronome. Great suggestion. They say Travis is like legitimately a very, like, one of the best drummers because he's just got the best timing. I don't know because I don't play in Blink 182, so I really couldn't tell you if what they say is true. So if there's any really good drummers back there, I played drums in a band once and it was not good. I played one, maybe two beats. I think I had two beats, but that's all we needed. So it was sufficient for our purposes. But I'll say that it was lacking in diversity. We're going to the next level. Fresh is wild. Fresh in the well. Freshinthewild.com. That DDP business you posted there, Fresh. Masterpiece. One of my favorite wrestlers back in the day. Yeah, I remember that. Angels and Airways band. But that was an odd thing at that time when he split off and did Angels and Airwaves. And there was another band that was there too that Mark and Travis were in, right? Dude, clocking in blows. Thank you, Pink, for being here. I appreciate it. If you're so interested in sticking around sometime in the future, please, by all means, smash that subscribe button and welcome yourself back to the chat at any time. If you're already subscribed, obviously, don't unsubscribe, because if you smash that subscribe button and you're subscribed, you'll unsubscribe and I'll lose the subscriber and then you'll never come back again. And I would have an existential crisis right here on the stream, and you'll miss it because you've unsubbed. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Go back to your vampiric slumber. Has Pearl and Fabian self-taught. Watch Bernard Purdy, a legend. Ooh, nice. Geekazoid. Who is Geekazoid? Plus 44, that's what it was, yes. What was Boxcar Racer? They have not changed. By the way, they have not changed. Oh, yes, there it is, Boxcar Racer. Tom and Travis, okay. Suzanne dances and sings. Tight. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Let's end stream at 1 a.m., guys. What time is it now? Oh, God, no. No. 1 a.m. is too many hours from now. I have a bank holding bags of money. Yes, I can, Arthur. Yes, Suzanne, would love to. Get the heck out of Doge. Get the heck. We got a man, funny little guy, running out of a bank holding bags of cheddar. And that stream. Thanks, Suzanne. I never thought about it, to be honest. I'm not sure what to do. So the goal was to do. So I've got two simultaneous goals running right now. One is a long-term goal, a year-long term goal, I guess. And it's to do 52 streams, 52 doodle streams in a year, right? So we are on our way. This is number, let's see here, what number is it? Last week we did number 16. This will be number 17 of 52. So we are 17 of 52 doodle streams into this year. We're not terribly far behind our goal. And the second goal that we have running at this very moment is every day in May. So two complementary goals, because every day in May can mean I could technically do a doodle stream every freaking day, and I could get this thing done immediately. I wouldn't want to do that because that's exhausting. But Curtis mentioned something yesterday that was a reminder of something we used to do. I think for a moment there, when I was trying to figure out, like, what do people want? Like, soliciting donations is always hard, but if I could give someone something in return for their donation, such as an original piece of art, that's just them supporting the channel and buying art. So I started this thing called the Turd Brigade. And if you, I don't remember what it was, $10 or something like that, or any denomination, I think. Anything, it had to cover postage. It had to cover postage. And one almost didn't cover postage, because I sent it to the UK, I sent it to New Zealand, I sent it to New Mexico, and I sent out these, like, note cards with custom turds on it. I was drawing turds, like poos with legs, and not like this, not unlike this. And we sent it in the mail like a postcard. One didn't arrive, and I understand they weren't happy that it didn't arrive, but it cost a lot to try to send, so I can't send it back. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the work after the 52 days. And I would love to figure out how to isolate some of these pieces and turn them into stickers or turn them into, I don't know, something, so that people can share them. I would love to be able to figure out how to get something. So here's something that happened last week that was kind of cool, and we're going to just roll with it. The concept so far. Last week we did this, and this was Smudgy the Frog, and I was able to put Smudgy the Frog on a t-shirt in a stream. I'll cut the clip and I'll post it if you didn't see the stream on Hollywood Boulevard with Dang Fricker and Blake last week. Sofa Kingdom came in and dropped a donation to have Pierce go buy a t-shirt and have me draw that on a t-shirt. So we made a t-shirt out of it. It was awesome. Right there on the frickin' street. Freshly wild, freshly so mild. And so that was cool. I'm definitely going to make a little art gallery on the wall. I should make 52 little little frames. And then we'll look at them. And we won't have to put them, ooh, Pocket Size Kelly, hello. We won't have to put them in an art gallery. We can make our own art gallery. How about that? That's an interesting concept, isn't it? We are the art gallery. We present the art gallery. I'm going to try to scan some of them, and see. Like, for instance, this is a little Pop-Tart. I don't know if you can, do anything with a little Pop-Tart, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so I haven't done commissions. It's long answer to a short question. Haven't done any commissions necessarily, but for the right scenario, I would definitely do something for somebody. What I really like doing is making little cards. So I make Christmas cards for my parents every year. I don't know if I've shared any of them, but I make Christmas cards for my parents a lot of times, and they're usually goofy little things, like the short that I uploaded today. Like those, that's the vibe that I give out when I'm giving my parents this type of stuff, because it's just they think it's goofy, so I do it because it's fun. Why not? That's a good question, Suzanne. Dude, I want to go to Maine. But I'd definitely like to figure out how to isolate a lot of these things and make little, either gifts out of them, or Yaritza's back, everybody. Yaritza, Alex is back. Once I figure out channel memberships, maybe scan a bunch and make them into the emojis, the custom member emojis. That would be cool, because that would be a good way to influence those emojis as well, because if I make them in a stream, you can see them and use them in the stream as well. How about that? That's kind of a fun idea. Yuritsa has a question. Alex, Yuritsa has a question. Hand raised. Question. Thank you. Curtis, thank you. Appreciate it. 100, 100, 100, 100. What else are we doing on here? I think we're going to go another, 45 minutes or something. A play button. Why not? Why not? We're going to blow this thing up anyways. Nice. Tell YouTube. Hello, Javier. How are you? Tell me a suggestion, and I'll try to draw it. Javier, new sub, everybody. Hey, everybody, drop a friggin' onion in the chat for Javier, new sub. Javier, we are going live every day in May, and this is stream number 11 out of 11 streams. We've been streaming every day. Sometimes they're really monumental, sometimes they're really great, and sometimes they're just not that great. So far, what I've discovered is that every day is a madman's commitment, and anybody who's streaming every day is terminally ill. Those people those people will see themselves put into the box. It's been a really interesting experiment. I will not be doing it in June. I mean, never say never. Never say never, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing my best to keep up the energy and keep up with the pace. It's just not easy to come up with good ideas. It's also, I'll say this, it's also a little bit Benny and the Jets. It's also a little, it's like a little disruptive. So Javier, welcome. Thank you for coming in here. So I'm going live every day in May. It's been a lot of fun. We've discovered a lot of cool things. It actually has pushed me through my comfort zone, because it would be so easy to just come in here and do these doodle streams once a week. But I've been having to test different things, and some of them are unsuccessful, and some of them are more successful than I would imagine. And it's given me a lot of hope and desire to figure out new and interesting things to show my wonderfully supportive collection of friends here on the internet. Because there's nothing like this crew. And I am extremely, incredibly grateful for having the people that pop in here and support what we got going on. Because not everybody has this, and some people have what they would look like so much more. One of the things, it's so interesting, because I will say, one of the things that I've noticed when people see you streaming out in public, for instance, the first thing they ask you, how many people are watching, right? They ask you how many people are watching, and the number is never ever a number that they go, whoa, right? They never go, whoa, holy cow. Even if it's, even if it's Blake and he's got 100 or 200 people watching, whatever, right? No one ever goes, whoa. And then sometimes they look at me and they go, how many you got? And I go like, 7. They go, oh, okay. And they don't seem to understand that, first of all, that's an amazing number. For me, 7 on average is a great number. We got 10 right here in the chat right now. This is huge. Active people. Not just people lurking, not just people trolling, not just people being weird. Real people that are communicating with each other. And drawing a mom. Okay, I can draw a mom. I can draw a chocolate. But Benny, I should draw a mom. Yeah, of course, Suzanne. I've been doing a lot of work, and of course, sometimes it's gonna be better than others, and sometimes it's gonna be worse. And I think that's the one thing that they don't understand either, is that you got to start somewhere. And I've only been doing this for about a year now. This streaming stuff. Now, I have been on YouTube forever. Sadly enough, I have been on YouTube forever, doing my best work over on other channels, and this channel a little bit. This is an old channel that I just sort of abandoned. This is not looking like a mom. I'm gonna be honest with you. She's gonna have a pizza in her hand though. But what are you going to do? Are you going to say like, well, I don't have 1,000 people watching me, so I'm going to stop doing it? Yeah, you could, but then you'll never have 1,000 people. And if you never go out in public until you have 1,000 people, then you never have that opportunity to have perspective. But also the one part that they're not taking into consideration is the quality of the people. They're focused on the number, the quantity of the people. They're not focusing on the quality of the people. We have some high quality people in our chat. We have some high quality people following this channel, participating in the conversations, influencing it, treating it like high art. 10 days to launch. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of this. Yeah, I remember when Ben got monetized. And then think about when I got demonetized. Simply scratching a surface. Can I draw a clock? Sure. Digital, solar. Yeah, Javier, I have. I am very frequently on. I'm in the videos all the time. So if you check out any of the shorts or whatever, I'm very frequently featured in the video. It would have been cool though if I just never showed my face, right? That's an interesting concept of those faceless YouTube channels. But I made the mistake of showing myself way too early because I'm kind of like a glutton for that type of punishment. Sundial, everybody. You ever seen a sundial? That's a clock, right? That's a clock. There you go. That's a sundial. Kellyanne, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate you just coming in and saying hi and saying what's up. Dude, nobody has to say anything. I've done streams where it was just me talking to myself. It's happened. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but I've done it. And I think it's an experience everybody should have. But I'm very, very lucky to have people that come in and they overpower the chat. It's very helpful. It's really great when you know that the chat can take care of themselves. That's a clock. Yuritsa, back in the house. Scratching the surface. Now I'm going to draw nothing but different types of clocks. Draw console, I know. Look at that. That's a clock. I got you. You come in, you ask for a clock. I'm going to try my best to over-deliver. A console that I know? Okay, let's see if I can whip up one of these bad boys. This'll age me for sure. Oh, I already messed it up. That's okay. It's totally okay. This is off memory. I have no idea if this is going to be accurate, but I'm just going to do my best to have it like this. And there's this little eject button in the middle. Dude, this is an SNES. How about that? Draw a bunny. You got it. Now we're doing some like rapid fire. This is cool. See? So it was quiet for a moment. And I was left to my own devices. I am like friggin' like I'm basically like a human drawing jukebox. Instead of sounds, I do drawings. So think about it like that, more than like I'm not a Matisse. I'm not Keith Haring over here. I'm not Manet. What type of shirt is he wearing? You know, some of these fools, you see them hanging in the old Louvre or whatever, and they would never be taking suggestions. They'd be like, nah, dude, I'm not taking suggestions. But me, nah, I'll take suggestions. Yeah, no problem with taking suggestions. Want to challenge myself to draw something I never thought I'd draw before? Frick yeah, dude. No problem. Anytime. Nah, there's no guarantee it's going to be worth looking at. And sometimes I run out of room for the feet, so you just got to scribble them in. Look at that rabbit right there. Nice. Thank you, Yarite, sir. Did you guys know Alexa says that that's a type of clock? Wait, I said that? Kellyanne? Now, look, I know people do that. That's a thing that people do. And I get it. I understand that. I don't particularly... How many people are in that chat, by the way? Do I have to start charging $5 per doodle and see if see if that blows up my channel? I think that it is... Oh, okay, cool. Kelly, thank you. I thought I was freaking out for a moment. I'm like, when did I do that? I could do that. I think that, you know, I guess there's a balance. If that person is like, I don't know, a really good artist. Hello, Kyodro. Hello, Nature Suds Soap Company. So I guess, you know, I mean, I just have to, I don't know anything about this channel, so I don't know, but it's like, if they're a big channel, I guess, you know, if they have a ton of people in the chat and they are a really good artist or something, I don't know, maybe that's worth it, but I don't know. I have a hard time, I mean, personally, I have a hard time making, like, you know, payments as a compulsory component of the stream is hard for me to even do in the first place. So I already can't really understand that, although maybe after another year or whatever like that, I'm like, dude, I'm sick of this. I ain't drawing crap until I get a little chunk of change. I could definitely see people doing that. Would it be worth it? $5? Yeah, it said it, nature. Hello, nature. You know, it depends. I mean, you know, like I try to put some value to people. Scientist Rat says hello. I said, oh, Scientist Rat says hi. Thank you. For all of you, for everybody who's new to this stream, I try my best to do doodle streams every Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to check out the stuff that I have on my channel, I upload shorts. Jeez Louise. I upload shorts fairly frequently. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, they saw my bike! I upload shorts fairly frequently. They're mostly comedic or, you know, trying to be comedic in nature. So if you're like, hey, I need another funny channel or a dude who's trying to be funny in my feed frequently, this is a great place to start. I'm trying to go live every day in May. So this is number 11, day number 11 of going live every day in May. So if you are a new subscriber, you will see a lot of activity over the next 20 days. Basketball's back, everybody. Well, here you go, Kellyanne. Here's a tiny little star for you, and you don't owe me a dime. I might have to get sued by Carl's Jr., because I think it's like their logo or something. Or that's like a Nintendo star. Uh-oh. Getting sued right here on the podcast. When could my name be on your helmet? I'm not wearing a helmet. Thank you, Yuritsa. Yuritsa has subscribed and liked, and I appreciate that. Because the thing is, I guess, to me, I have a couple purposes of trying to do these streams. One is to introduce people to my channel. It's the easiest way to get new eyes on the channel on a regular basis. The problem with that is, as you may know, some people are only looking for streams. They don't care about the other stuff you post. What am I, a clown? Some sort of friggin' clown to you? Funny how? Funny ha-ha? Funny hee-hoo? Well, yeah, J. Cole. And that is a requirement. That's a basketball.
You kind of let my computer die so that.
Draw this. Nice. That's a good strategy. Let your computer die so you can take a break. Penguin and popcorn. Okay, I'll try my best to draw a little penguin. Crying penguin? What a sad little penguin. Now I'm going to get sued by YouTube. I'm going to get sued by Carl's Jr. I'm going to get sued by Nintendo. I'm getting sued by everybody over here. I'm just a walking copyright infringement case. Basketball, it's okay. It's kind of a given that the only person that's guaranteed to be in every single one. I'm saying guaranteed because there are some people who show up pretty much every one, which is amazing. Like unheard of. Incredible support from a lot of these folks. But the only person guaranteed to show up in every single one of these is me. And that's not even true, because sometimes I just have the camera pointed at fish. Dude! Jayco, everybody, drop a friggin' onion in the chat. Drop a little onion in the chat so that Jayco knows that we care about Jayco. Totally buy a doodle as a mascot for my channel. Chris, he's dropping pickles. I did not... Wait, was it after Denny's? Was it before Denny's? Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Jayco, huge. I'm going to get you some silly little guys here. Just here at 86. Dropping the turd. Whoa! My bikes! Cucumbers. Before Denny's. Was it with the weird bouncers? No, I mean I was just popping in and out, so I guess I probably didn't see that. I owe Jayco 5 silly little guys, and he's gonna get them right now. He's gonna get 5 goofy little fellas right here. Jayco TV's getting 5. Bye-bye, basketball. Vito, December's getting cucumber. Cucumber. Jayco's sending a freaking turd. We got turds on our hands, everybody. Jayco's big turds in the chat. Golden turds in the chat, everybody. That's some Jayco turds. Where's Waldo? Butternips. Dude, 86 and Jaco are going at it with the turds in the chat. Thank you very much. I do very much appreciate that. I can't help but say thank you, thank you, thank you for the friggin' turds in the friggin' chat. There's Jaco's little guys right there. Draw this. Dude, okay. Every time someone sends a bunch of little poops, you're getting put right here. What's this? This one's for 86. Yeah, drop the little flower. Dial tones, dropping flowers. There's 86 JB. Now we're doing it. Jaco TV. New achievement unlocked. Getting past my poop budget. 86 JB. Jaco TV. Dial tones going on the finger. Dropping some beautiful little flowers. Cucumber. December. Dial tone 86 JB. New achievement unlocked. Fingers. Oh, guys, we got 30 likes. We're going mumbly shark mode. Mom, I want some meat. I wanna go eat some people on the beach. I don't wanna eat I'm sick of eating tuna fish. I'm sick of eating jellyfish. I wanna eat some surf meat. I want to eat this woman's arm surfing on the surfboard. I want to eat the couch potato. This is my impression of a shark with no teeth wanting to eat some people on the beach. I want to eat that kid peeing in the pool. Well, one bite. He's just a little snack. I want to eat a gardener. I want to eat a gardener smothered in dirt. Yum. Yum delicious. Was that good? Was that pretty good for like a toothless shark wanting to munch on people from the beach? Petunias week ago, my first flower, and they're doing great. Hell yeah, dial tone. W dial tone with the flower. Poop budget, we're all out of gems, guys. Thank you very much. I am so happy. Chrissy, I'm doing okay. I'm tired. Tired, running out of steam. But we got 20 minutes. We got this. No, but I want to see the creepy dolls. It's nighttime, Yuritsa. Oh no, my watch keeps tracking my sleep, and I unlocked the badge for getting 8 hours. It was only there because I clicked the wrong button. Dude, I don't know if I ever get 8 hours of sleep. I never, ever get it. I just can't sleep. Dude, let's do 22 minutes of... What's our theme? What's our theme? That's the first page. What's our theme? Random stuff? Or are we just going to do random things again? What are we going to do? What's our next little drawing? Who are we inspired? Chrissy, that t-shirt concept that we did for Sofa Kingdom was great. I'm gonna freehand. How about this? One stream, I'm gonna freehand a Smudgy the Frog t-shirt in every size, and then I'll do a giveaway, okay? So I'll do a small nighttime, but it's always nighttime at my house. I have the windows closed. I have the blinds drawn. I have the windows. I have the lights off. Three and a half, 4 hours is not a lot. That's not a lot. I want to get one of those. I do want to get one of those watches so I can track my sleep. Sleep in steps, that's what I want. Some bags in the car in pitch black. I could almost feel a giant... Yeah, you're getting hunted. So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe one of these weeks. One of these streams. I'm going to do t-shirt streams. I will do a size small, a size medium, a size large, a size XL, and I'll even get a 2XL. I'll see if I can get like a gray or a decent white Or we'll see. We'll see what the thrift store's got. Maybe I'll find some used t-shirts as well. And then I'll do a freehand smudgy on the back of the front. We'll decide. And maybe right down in the well on the bottom somewhere. And then we'll do like a giveaway, a raffle or something. Sound good? Does that sound like a plan? Sound like a fun plan? I mean, Pierce got paid to wear a shirt that said, "I love Sofa Kingdom" with the Smudgy the Frog on the back. I would have paid for that. What a lucky guy. He got a custom t-shirt that I would have bought myself. There is no guarantee that they're going to be any good. So what you do is you have them. I mean, maybe we could. Because it's it's only limited by how quickly or well I can draw them. But it makes them unique. Each piece is unique. Each piece then becomes unique. That in and of itself is a piece of art. So there you go. So Susanna, when you were saying, do you sell your art? Well, I guess we're going to start by making Smudgy the Frog t-shirts. Go to bed tomorrow morning for school. Yuritsa has school, or auction them off. Yeah, that'd be cool. Maybe do that. New Bank C. Well, we are learning how to do graffiti. So we're getting good. We're getting good at graffiti, guys. We haven't started yet, but we are getting good. I've got a couple of new videos from our graffiti tour to share of our drawing on trash series. Do you guys like that? Is that a fun little series for you to enjoy? I mean, here's the thing, and this is either right or wrong, or somewhere in between. I just do whatever feels right. I do whatever I think is fun. Do I know how to animate? A little. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, how are those shirts, 86? Bye-bye, Yaritza. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. How are those shirts? Are they screen printed? Are they what's the quality of the graphic on there? And what is the graphic? Is it like an image that they upload? Nice. And what is that website that they use? Is it something that they created? Or is that like a Spreadshirt service? Because it's like print on demand, right? If I understand correctly. I would love... Fresh, how is it? I have that one Blake shirt, the one that's like a screen printed Super Jail. I have seen Super Jail, not too much, but Charsh streams, yarsh. Silk screen, okay. Nice. Because I have the one that's just like his face and it says Blake Rozier. But I feel like I got that before he got that website, so I don't know if that is the same quality of shirt. I'm always leery about some of those qualities because some of the shirts end up being like, freaking oh, that's a compliment right there. I'll accept that for sure. I'm tiptoeing back into animation. I used to do a little bit of animation, not not full-blown animation, but little animated comics, basically. I was trying to do like little animated comics that never took off. But in comparison, they were doing great, judging by what views I get now. They were crushing. But I'm always leery of websites like that. But I can't make the shirts well enough on my own. I've tried to make some shirts. I've made some of my own shirts, and they're screen printed shirts, and I like them. I wear them, but I don't know if anybody else would. What I'll do is I will do a couple of. I'll try it. I'll try it one day and see what happens. But I'll definitely talk to them about that and see how they got set up with that, and see if it makes sense for me to do something like that as well. Because I was like creating stuff, putting stuff places. I am trying to figure out how to do an animated series or a semi-animated series. It just takes so much time. Yeah, if you didn't talk to your mom, you know what? I didn't call my mom. She was camping. Animated shorts. Yeah, I'd like to make animated shorts. I'd like to make some animated shorts. I was doing some animated shorts back in the day. Little like, like one-liners. Basically. Kind of like, I don't know how to even describe it. I'd have to re-upload one so that you could see what it's like, but should have called my mom, but I didn't. She was out, and now she's in bed, so I'm gonna have to call her tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, selling stuff is cool. Having people enjoy and appreciate your art is cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do something like that. Get them to participate in a short like that. It's hard to lock them down. It's really hard to lock them down. They're down in the well, up in the wall. We got about 13 minutes. We're gonna do some speed stuff here. What are we gonna do? What would you like to see on a stream sometimes in the future? What would you like to see on a stream sometime in the future? Do you guys like those streams where I go out on the street and I interview people? Do you guys like those? Are they cringe? There's a cat at my door trying to get in. Of course I'm gonna let it in. Are those streams cringe? Do you guys like those? Do you guys like seeing highlights from that? I like doing that type of stream because it's not effortless, but it takes a lot of the energy off of me. I can then, use a little bit of their energy for my own energy. Andor, nice. Chrissy likes them. Thank you. Appreciate that. I won't stop doing them anytime soon, but I was just curious what people's feedback is on that stuff. Because it's hard to get up and get motivated. When I can sit here and draw for 3 hours instead of walking around Hollywood Boulevard, which is so exhausting. But it is fun. I enjoy it. It's just so exhausting because I stay out late. I get home late. Like, Blake walks there. He lives within walking distance. It's really nice for him to be able to get out there and do that. I gotta travel to get there. It's not far, but it's like a pain in the neck. You gotta get out of your car. You gotta get into your car. You gotta get out of your car. You gotta get on the bike. You gotta get off your bike. You gotta lock up your bike. You gotta walk around. You gotta, all that stuff. All that stuff. We're gonna end pretty soon, and he's a young old buck. Thanks, Jaco. Appreciate it. I'm hoping to do more stuff like that. I mean, I enjoy that stuff that I enjoy. So I'm hoping to come up with more concepts around that. Oh boy, do I have one, by the way. Boy, do I have one. I have an idea, and I guess I have to build a prop. So it's going to be a little prop based. I've got a little prop that I'm going to build, and I have to finish it. And it's taking a little bit of effort. What's up, Top Secret Gaming Therian? Top Secret, hold up, everybody. Hold up. Top Secret Gaming Therian has a question. Okay, the floor is yours, Top Secret Gaming Therian. What is your question? My ears are all yours. Took her to brunch. Brunch is a really smart idea. See, I don't live near my mom, and I guess I wish I did. Because that'd be nice to be able to communicate with her a little bit more often. How long have I been drawing? Great question. 1 hour and 51 minutes, if you're asking about tonight. If you're asking about on YouTube live streams, well, this is the... I'm answering your question in stages. I'm not trying to be intentionally obtuse, but I'll answer your questions in stages. This is the 17th of this year doodle stream that I've done live on YouTube. I did probably 10, maybe 5 last year, so probably 20, less than 30 live streams total. But think about that. Each one is at least an hour, so probably 2 or 3 hours. So we're talking 30 live streams of 2 hours each. That's 60 hours. But if you're talking about years, oof, I mean, my whole life. I actually just saw her in April. Hey, hello. Keep on saying hi, Dial Tone. Years and years and years. But I will say this, I stopped drawing for a very long time. I used to doodle a lot in my notebooks and on my in class, and they get yelled at because the teachers don't want you to doodle. But I just didn't take much interest in the schoolwork. But they also found out that that's kind of like ADHD style brain massaging or something. There's something in it where people that don't have particularly good attention spans, they doodle and it helps them recall the information. But I mean, easily on and off for the last 30 plus years, I used to draw when I was a kid, but every kid did. Now I'm just drawing from this week's live streams. I'm just being inspired by this week's live streams. That's the cardboard stuff we did yesterday. That's the graffiti stream that we went on, the graffiti tour. $400 check. Oh my gosh. But you gotta do it. So does that help, Top Secret Therian? I mean, 30 plus years. Everybody, thank you for stopping in. If you're brand new to the stream, I'm going live every day in May. That's a challenge for me, so I hope that I can do it, and with your support, I can. If you haven't seen this stream before, this is a Sunday doodle stream that I try to do every Sunday, where I just doodle suggestions from the Peanut Gallery. The Peanut Gallery is you. Right now, I'm doodling some elements of streams that I did this week. And right now, I'm doodling this little electric fish tank that I got from my nephew for my birthday. Be back tomorrow. Forgetting what, Dalton? That you said hi? No, be my guest. Stop in as many times or as few times as you can and are willing to. You're always welcome. Guys, I do not hold any grudges. we are part of a lot of overlapping communities. Oh yes, of course. It's every day. So if you can come, you can come, and if you can't, that's totally okay too. So thank you, I appreciate that. Appreciate the support and the want to do, the want. Hello, Husky Pupperini. But I'll say this too: we're part of a lot of overlapping. We share a lot of overlapping communities, so it's going to be nearly impossible for us to be able to support every single person in it. But we try our best. You know, we're all going live at similar times. We're all eating dinner at similar times. We're all watching each other's streams. We're all watching each other's videos. We're all sharing each other's content. We're all in each other's discords. I'm not, because I'm not very good at that type of stuff. So I give myself a pass, but I try my best. And it's hard. Big purchase yesterday. Okay, everybody. Husky has Friday afternoon. Yeah, what was it about Friday afternoon? Hello, Pit Chance. How are you doing? You gotta catch up. Husky Pupper has the floor. Husky Pupper, what did you make? What did you purchase yesterday? What did you buy? We're not talking about $1,000 here. We're talking about what might be more than $1,000. Very kind of you, John. Jayco, that was a very admirable thing to do. Thank you very much. Iago peaked that day. Damn, I should have done it. Maybe I did do it. Did I upload something on Friday? I can't remember. Probably something really silly. I got a bunch of shorts that I got queued up, guys. I'm ready to freaking dump on you. Whoa, Husky Pupper Knee, tell us more about this. Can I please talk to you about this? Please, I need to know more about this. Are you local to me? Are you able to get on a Zoom call so you can tell me about this a little bit more? 45 G's on a freaking fursuit. That's incredible. What creature is it? What's it made of? Is it hot? Does it have a little fan in it? Is it animatronic? Does the head speak to you? Are you able to, do you put anything in it, or does it put anything in you? I need to know more about this suit. Please elaborate. Do a frog. I did. I actually just did. Husky suit. No, that's Dalmatian. The Dalmatian suit. Dude, that's huge. Well, congratulations, by the way. Congratulations. It's a big investment. I don't even know. I've never bought anything for $45,000. I've never seen $45,000. Like, I know it exists, but I've never had it myself. I would love to one day. One day, guys. If you see me rolling around in the fursuit, you know I made my 45 grand. You know that I made my 45 G's. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. We might not be talking about the same thing here. I thought it was one of those things. Fox suit with eye tracking eyes and a cooling system. So it has everything that I thought. Okay. It's a fox suit with eye tracking eyes and a cooling system. That you need all of that stuff because the suit is going to be very, very warm. And I assume you're participating in some let's just say physical activity while wearing the suit, I suppose, and the suit is going to be very warm inside, so you need to have a fan inside in order to cool it off. Is that right? So what do you then do? Do you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you eat pizza in the suit? You go to you go to Comic-Con and you play Star Fox in the suit? Is it something you can you elaborate? The mouth moves? Are you able to speak? And the fox mouth moves with your real mouth. Is that what it's doing? It's amazing, guys. Yo, what's up, Kyle G? Is that Pitch Chance? So we got eye tracking eyes. Kyle, we're discovering this amazing and incredible new subgenre of thing called Husky Puppy has a brand new suit, a furry suit that just cost them 45 G's, and they made a big purchase yesterday. We're actually, guys, round of applause in the chat, please, for this amazing and incredible and life-changing purchase. I love this. I think it's absolutely incredible. The mouth moves, the eyes are motion tracking. It's not a bedroom thing, so get that out of your head, Chrissy Rags. I mean, I asked 2 questions that were related specifically to that, so thank you for not leaving me alone in that, supporting me in that line of questioning. Thank you, Chrissy Rags, a true believer. And it's that's correct. It doesn't mean it's not, but it doesn't mean it isn't. It isn't either. So Kyle, yeah. So we this fox person has bought a fox suit. Husky Puppy, that's the name, not Foxy Puppy. Foxy Puppy is my alter ego. This is cool. So okay, so do you go to meetups? Is that what we do? Oh, whoa. You don't have to tell me where. Husky, but are you in the United States? That's all. That's my only. You can tell me more if you'd like, or you can tell me much less. But I am just curious. Are you in the United States? And I want to know about the other suits, if you wouldn't mind telling us about those as well. I'm curious, non-judgmental. West Coast represent? Yes, yeah. Okay, great. Huskies in the United States. So these are 45,000 US dollars. So we're getting down to it. That's good. This is awesome. Okay, so the fox suit. Yeah, so they are there reptiles? Oh, dude, I would love to make and sell that. Wouldn't that be something if I made and sold that, Kyle? Would love it. Would absolutely love it. I would need to figure out how to make these suits. That's for darn sure. Husky, I'm gonna drop you a follow. Yes, dude. You gotta share this suit on your channel. It's amazing. If you don't mind, I'm gonna drop you a follow. I follow a lot of people from this channel. Don't think that I'm being a lurk. Shmi? Yeah, here it is. This is Shmi. That's Shmi for you. Husky suit. Yep. Husky suit, fox suit. Dude, I'd eat ass. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on, wait, what did I just say? Walk it back. 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 Okay, guys, we're probably gonna go 15 more minutes. I was just reading the chat. This is Down in the Well Doodle Stream After Hours, where any subject is not off limits. We'll talk about real stuff. We talk about things that your parents would be embarrassed to even hear. We don't talk about stuff that other people talk about. We talk about the other stuff. All day, all night, down in the wells, after dark doodle streams. Leave the kids at home. This one's for us, adults. Now that the kids are gone, we can talk about Nintendo again and Pokemon. We have a little fun here. Jaco, we're talking about Goldenish Wolf suit. Okay, do you have to? Okay, let's ask this. Let's talk about this. What sort of maintenance is involved? What sort of maintenance is involved in keeping a suit such as that, maybe the fox suit or the husky suit, in like premier running order? Like, what do you have to do in order to keep this stuff? You gotta brush it? Do you gotta dry clean it? If you do take it to a dry cleaner, is there any level of explanation that has to go into what it is, what you do with it, why you have it? Or is it usually just like, nah, man, it's a suit. You just gotta, sometimes your suit gets dirty and you gotta dry it. Dry clean it. You gotta wash it. You gotta clean it, or else it smells like wet dog. You don't want it to smell like wet dog, because wet dog ain't the jam. Ass chips. Hey, these chips taste like ass. Open wide. These are ass chips. There you go. These chips taste like ass. Okay, 86. What the heck? Like that, Kyle. Bada bing. No heating and air dry only. Okay. Cool. So, Husky, let's ask you this. You gotta get these chips full of ass. You gotta catch a whiff of these chips. Oh boy. Third song from BT coming at you. You gotta love the way they taste. Like ass. It's like the Pooh. Dude, Kyle dropping a $5 on Venmo. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. Let's put some ass chips in the chat, guys. Ass chips in the cat. Ass chips in the chat. Let's give Kyle 5 little smees right here in our little list of smees. Here we go. We got this little guy for Kyle. This little guy for Kyle. Thank you very much, Kyle. Appreciate that. Nothing like the support of good people to keep you motivated, to keep you energized, to keep you 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. There, Kyle got these. Cool. 5 guys, everybody. Hell yeah, let's eat some ass. Chips. I mean, ass chips. Chips that taste like ass, guys. I don't know what I'm saying here. Yeah, ass chips I think is a golden one, Jaco. Jaguar. Whoa. Okay, so you're not just into dogs, you're into cats as well. Excuse me for a moment, I have to go get some water. There's this really good sketch from like the 90s SNL where Danny DeVito is hosting and he's in the bathtub with Mike Myers, and it's that Simon character where he goes, my name is Simon and I like to do drawings. That guy. And Danny DeVito's in there, and it's this like cousin from New York, and he's like, "Were you looking at my ass looker, chicky monkey?" So that's one of my favorite sketches from SNL that I remember growing up. If you all needed to know, 250 USD. What? Yeah, 86. We should try. I'm gonna write that down. I got an old juicer. I'm gonna try to do. Let's make some potato juice this week. Let's find out what that's all about. And I think I'll juice a burger. You guys can sponsor each little juicing items. Okay, juicing stream. I got an old juicer that I wouldn't be afraid to put a potato in. I would not put a potato in the one I actually use. But I'll happily put a potato in the other one. It might not work. It might not work at all. It might be a bad idea, but I'm here for it, and I'm trying to try it. Onion juice. I'm willing to try it. Juice a burger. Yeah, I don't know how many times he's hosted. Wait, why won't baby oil be admitted as evidence in the Diddy trial? Jaco, that's very funny. I just read up on the peach. It's like, whoa, these ass chips are delicious. They're like, stop saying ass. Yeah, well, that's what it is. Look, right here, it's ass. That's peach. Yeah, ass. 50 grand every 2 weeks. Okay, that's unbelievable. But I think if you're buying suits like that, it sounds totally believable to me. Old school judge with a wig. Yeah, I'll try that. To court. Yeah, I need to start doing whatever you're doing, Husky. I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying it's desirable. The outcome is desirable. I'm not sure I'm willing to do whatever it is job that you're doing. Although, if I find out what it is, you better believe I'll try it once. And if it's sales, I'm out. So, Jaco's your guy on that one. I ain't doing sales. Underwater. That's an excellent job. That is an excellent job. That is certainly a job that I definitely would have put up there as a top tier underwater welding job. That's so you feel most comfortable in a helmet like that. That's making a lot of sense now. That's making a lot of sense. You feel very much at home in a a very claustrophobic, normally claustrophobic outfit. Some people wouldn't like that getup that you have to wear to do the underwater welding. It's like a big helmet. You guys know those like old school diver helmets, the big bells? That's what this person's wearing to do this stuff, and it's a very complicated job. So for them to be doing that, they are earning every single dollar that they're getting. So I don't know if people say thank you for your service for that type of thing, but I'm going to go ahead and just say straight up, thank you for your service. Thank you for all the things that you'd be welding. And you know what? Spend that money. It's yours. You made it. You're helping our whatever's under that water. What is it? Oil pipelines? Go to cons? That's cool. Well, it's cool that you found a hobby that suits your needs. Makes me want to get into welding. Did I take it seriously? No. In fact, the opposite. I think I was always embarrassed to think about it. I think I was always embarrassed to draw because I would always draw like pretty good for an amateur. But I was never happy with how I drew compared to like people who really did take it seriously, and I never thought like I would take it seriously. I think I had a crippling fear of failure. Is that what they call it? So there's a lot of things that I would avoid doing with any sort of like sincerity, and drawing was definitely one of them, where I would just doodle. I would stick to just doodling as like a minor hobby, and for a long time stopped entirely, just because I got hung up with doing other stuff, trying to be a video producer for a long time. Your Honor. Whack, whack, order. So I tried to go back. This sprang up as an opportunity because Blake was basically saying, dude, you should try streaming. I was like, I don't know about that. I used to do live comedy with Blake, a bit. We were kind of involved in the same theater. That's how I know Blake. And I stopped doing it. The theater shut down just before COVID, and then COVID took all the other theaters away, and I never really got back. The spark of inspiration never really inspired me, And I used to do videos all the time. What I wanted to do was videos. So I started doing videos a long time ago, sketch videos, and trying to make movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And that didn't work out. So he was trying to encourage me to come here and do streaming, because he was like, dude, it's like doing a live performance. What's up, Pixels? I would love to go to Astro Camp, but I'm the paycheck. I'm at the top of mine, $850. But thank you, Fresh. Appreciate that. What's Astro Camp? It's like space camp? Thank you, Fresh. Appreciate it. Sometimes I'm off. Sometimes I'm really feeling like I'm having an off day. I was feeling a little bit stressed and pressured yesterday. I noticed I felt like that. And I don't like feeling like that. I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself, and I really had to remind myself that I don't have to put so much pressure on myself. And then guess what? When you don't put the pressure on yourself, you really start to bloom. So I would recommend it to people out there. If you could just take the pressure off yourself, guys. So easy to say, isn't it? But when I have fun, I just feel better. And so I'm trying to just have fun with this stuff. And so thank you for coming. Thank you. I appreciate that, guys. Every time you guys come in here, everybody comes in here, starts chatting and yeah, I want government contracts. Do you think they'll give me a government contract for streaming? Because I don't know anything about welding. I could definitely do streaming for the government. If they wanted me to do propaganda, say, guys, the government is good. Everything is going just great and according to plan. I could do that. I would take 1.3 million a year to do that. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Stranger Things. Haven't seen the last one. I inspired Blake to be more funny? How? I want to know how. Yeah, you can say your age on stream. How old are you, Husky? Full moon. That's right. I thought there was a full moon coming. 26? Damn, what? Oh, dude, Chrissy, I know Astro Camp. I actually know the person who is the director of Astro Camp. I thought that's what you were talking about. It slipped my mind. I forgot that you were local. I forgot. It just didn't make any sense that in my head that you would know. Yeah, I could definitely not. I haven't figured out how to make $1,300 a year. I'm still struggling with that one. If anybody has any tips? One doodle stream at a time. I'll get there. One doodle stream at a time. One doodle stream. But yes, I sometimes do feel, I feel really great when I get to perform. So streaming has been very, very helpful. In some ways, it's not helpful. It puts me back in my old sort of habits of prioritizing this over that or that over this or whatever. So I'm really trying to strike that balance. I'm really trying to find out what's feeding me sort of emotionally and spiritually. And it's not going to get too hippy dippy here, but what's really sort of, it's got to feed me too. You know, I gotta get something from this or else it's not worth it. Some people, they can separate this stuff out. To some people, this type of thing is it's just a job to them, you know, or whatever. So they can show up and they can do the work and they can have a good time and they can make it happen. I can't do that. It's not that easy for me. Maybe it will get like that. I hope not. Hell, I hope not. But maybe one day I can just phone it in. Yeah, the director of Astro Camp. Yeah, being 26 is very young. Husky, do you want to ever come out into the woods and haul logs? I can't pay you, but it would be really cool to have you up in the woods in Montana. I go out there every year, and but I have never been to. I've never been to Astro Camp. I've been to Idlewild. I've never been up there. Every year he hosts a comedy festival, and I'm always out of town when he's hosting that. So I've never been able to participate in it. But yeah, Astro Camp, it looks baller. It looks awesome. I actually just unfollowed them from from Instagram, actually. No, he used to, sorry. I didn't unfollow Astro Camp. I unfollowed his old charter school. He used to be the principal at a charter school here in LA, and I was following his charter school because he was the principal of it, or the vice principal, or whatever. And I found that I don't need to be following a charter school anymore because he's not working there. Tad bit more, I'd be happy with what you were making. Now, I'm sure that's a stressful job. I'm sure there's a little stress involved with that. You just got to figure out how to do underwater welding, Jayco. That's the trick. Oh, beautiful.
Does it look like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're talking about this, our new friend Husky Pupper is a underwater welder, so we're going to draw a little underwater welding pipe.
That's cool. I wanted to take underwater photography at Humboldt, but I never did.
Now's your chance. Just learn how to underwater weld. Do you work on an offshore oil rig or something? Yeah, what you gotta do is you gotta show off them really cool furry outfits. I would not mind seeing more from that. This is a pipe. And the pipe is getting welded. This is all I know about welding, by the way, is it looks like this. Zap. Zap, zap, zap. And then this is the cool old school diver's helmet you get to wear. But the good news is you don't have to wear the gloves because you're underwater. Yeah, there you go. It's a little underwater welder. Yeah, it's like longshoreman. You inherit that job. But their friend makes more, so, you know, I mean, maybe you don't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like I would have the aptitude for that. It's not really my thing. I think I would probably mess up a lot of these pipes, and then nobody would have any of the friggin'... Nobody would have the internet or the oil or the natural gas or whatever was running through there. They wouldn't have any of it because I messed up the pipe. Like, you friggin' moron, you messed up the pipe. You didn't know how to underwater weld it right. And I'd be like, I know, I fell asleep watching TV and I didn't study for the exam. Sorry, I'm so sorry. You gotta be more than sorry, kid. You messed up the international internet pipeline. I'm so sorry, though. Can I get one more chance is what I would say, obviously, because I want that money. So I would have to say, can I please have one more chance? A car dealership. Oh, that's because everybody's loans underwater. Wow. Wait, what? What? Oh, I was like, whoa. How'd you get subs on your shirt? Dude, that's awesome. That's crazy how stuff blows up, isn't it? I've never seen anything like that. Not for me. I had one short do really well on Instagram once, and it got podunk nothing on the old tube. I'm gonna have to re-upload that, I think. Dude, I think I'm gonna have to do that soon too. Where are we at? We're at 2 hours and 30. 2 hours and 30. Oh my gosh. See, you guys got me up all night. You guys got me up all night to get some. Up all night to get some. Up all night to get lucky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon too. What is it? Well, I mean, it's getting there. I'm gonna have to get some Andor in too. I mean, I can't do. It's not just sleeping around here. It's you gotta start watching Andor and turn it off because you're too tired to comprehend what the heck is going on. Yeah, I'm not good at finding trends. Even, thank you, Fresh. I appreciate that. I'm not good at finding trends even after they're done. Certainly, I'm not finding them early. Fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, crushing it freshly. Fresh goes better, you're fresh and full of love. Freshly, the Fresh Maker. Here you go, Fresh. I'm gonna drop you one of these silly little guys right up here. Nice. There you go, Fresh. That is for you right there. Top Secret Gaming Therian. What's a Therian? Thank you, Kellyanne. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope you discover some loonies and toonies in the morning. Can you tell me what a Therian is? Is it religious? Guys, that was an oopsie. Jaco, I think I can win Fight of the Night at least once, if not twice, as a lightweight. Yeah, I think I could do that. I think that's not asking too much from a guy like me. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Win Fight of the Night twice in a year and make a little bit less than that amount of money. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's about time. It's about time I just go ahead and make that happen in my life. That's the kind of thing that I want to do. What's a Therian, by the way? Oh. Wait a minute. Is that what? Husky Pupper, are you a Therian? Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. They're just going to have to take my word for it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to have to do too much work investigating, background checks and whatnot. Hey guys, Dalton said hi. I think it's really respectful for them to do that. Yeah, look at that. We got an underwater welder going. What I think is really interesting is that we're focusing the drawing on the underwater welding, and we've completely demystified the fact that this person owns not one, but 4 animatronic fursuits that they have spent over, if I remember correctly, $200,000. Which is pretty awesome based on our priorities here. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and win Fight of the Night twice and be a lightweight champion. Better than non-human being. Typically an animal, which might be a wolf, bear. A worm! Okay. A worm I get. A worm. I can do worm. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I can do a worm. That's a word I understand. Worm is something I totally get. Furry, I'm not even upset. Like Fury, you know? Molting, yeah, sure, let's do it. King community of people who may identify with fantasy creatures, elves, dragons, fairies, wizards, and so on. My house would be filled with fursuits. Oh, dude, I'd be crawling with fursuits. The floors would be lined in fursuits. I wouldn't stop fursuiting. I would build a car that, you guys know the car from Dumb and Dumber? That would be my car. I would be driving that car around, and the eyes would be able to motion track, and the legs would be wheels, and it would be able to talk to you also, and it wouldn't require me to have to talk to you through it. It would be something that does it on its own. That would be my life, if you were asking. If you were asking, of course. It's only if you were asking. Only if you were asking. Range in different prices. Yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, Jaco's right about that. I'm doing a little bit too much work. Yeah, Henry the Worm. Something molting. Yeah, I'll try that. So here's a bug, and there's his old clothes, and there's his new. He's wearing his new clothes. Fresh is here, but not here. Yeah, Jaco, I think you're right. I think there's something about that. I think that, yeah, I'm thinking that I should maybe be paid more and work less. I'm thinking I like that idea. I'm thinking yeah, I think I'm going to like that idea as well. I'm actually kind of sick of working right now, and I kind of wish I could just do no work, but lots of money. That wouldn't be nice. That would not be nice. It would be great. It wouldn't be nice because some people might be upset about it. But I would have no problem with it. Commissioned. So you have to go out and find somebody who builds these things. Do they also build? Well, thank you, Fresh. Thank you for coming back. Do they also build like the, like Gritty, the thing from Philadelphia? I think it's probably not a bad idea to just win it at least once a year, because if you only win it once a year, you're doing okay, and it really depends on which lottery you're playing. Because some of them just ain't gonna pay these days. What do you guys say about these tariffs? Tariffs of Nottingham, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I've gone crazy. Spectrum in a good way. Yeah, I'm on the spectrum in a bad way. Nice, okay. But you have to make suggestions though, right? Like they obviously got to be somewhat custom, right? You pay online, but you got to at least be able to make some sort of like requests about it, right? Color preference. You probably have to measure yourself. Like you have to know how tall you are, what your waist size is, what your chest size is. You gotta do something, right? John 86. Yeah, I think they both deserve it. Why not? They'll do it right now. Jayco's mod. '86 new mod. Everybody is a mod. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Everybody is a mod. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. I don't see even 86 in here. Dude, isn't that going to be great? 86 is going to come back and be modded? What? No fanfare, no enthusiasm, no excitement, no parade. Dude, literally the only reason that Roses guy came and stayed was because of 86. Damn, we crushed it. I make less than a teacher. I make less than a bad teacher. Oh, 86 is here! A duct tape dummy? Yeah, I want to see this duct tape dummy. That's what I want to see. Huge goat. Okay, Fresh. I'm taking Freshes away. I'm taking Freshes. Hello, studio. One day I will take everybody's mod away, and we'll just have to earn them back. I feel like once we take all the mods away, all those creeps will come back and start trying to relieve weird messages. Again, they stopped doing it. Isn't it awesome? Unless you guys are so good. Yeah, yeah. All it took. All it took is one little suggestion. Bella, by the way, I will see if I can green screen someone doing it. What is it? Doing what? The duct tape thing? I would love to see the duct tape thing. The duct tape dummy. It's fascinating. I'm sorry, Husky. I subbed already, so if you are doing any sort of husky, puppy, fox, jaguar, puma, leopard things on your channel, I'll be seeing it every once in a while. Yeah, I don't want to be a mod on Blake's stream. It's too much work. I like that they do it. I would love to see a green screen of someone doing that. Blake is no joke, man. Blake is no joke, man. Blake is no joke, man. But yes, that is absolutely correct. And let's hope that we can do it under other circumstances. My circumstances are just cathartic. Have you tried talking about nuggets yet? No. Do they have nuggets? Dude, Husky loves the worm. Husky loves that worm. Blake's getting wild. No offense to him, his chat is not interactive. I mean, everybody gets what they get. Everybody gets what they get, And if they enjoy the experience, that's great. If they don't enjoy the experience, that's not as good. Brock's Burgers, baby. I love that, Jaco. That's the one thing that is very nice about it. I want to see this. I'm going to draw a duct tape dummy here. This is going to be my impression of a duct tape dummy. This is my impression of a duct tape dummy. Thank you, Husky. I appreciate it. No, Blake is W. I frequently go to Blake's. I'm consistently, occasionally in Blake's streams. Consistently, occasionally. See, thank you, Husky Puppy. I appreciate that, and I hope you love this one. This is my impression of a duct tape dummy. Yeah, without Blake, I wouldn't be streaming right now. So technically, theoretically, without Blake, none of us would be here right now for sure. But Blake and his crew have different energy than I got. I don't have that energy. That's particularly all the time. I can't go like that. I do my best to keep up, but man, sometimes they get too hard. And my ego is too fragile. I can't start ripping my underwear and then have people come in and say things like, "You're copying Kev." That would kill me. I can't do that stuff. So I gotta do my best to stay far away from the duplicative friend group stunt material. Although I love to do some of the stuff. Like t-shirt rips are hilarious, and the underwear rips are very funny. The wedgie stuff, the eating stuff, obviously. I wish I would have been the genius to go $1 per bite of onion. I'm a fool. I did it for 1,000 subscribers. Or was it 2,000? What did I get? I can't remember what I even ate an onion for. I think it was 2,000. 2,000 subscribers. Foolish me. I'm giving this stuff away for free. Kevin's over here doing $1 for one bite of freaking ice cream. I'm eating onions for free. Who's the fool? Me. None shall pass. Chrissy, yeah, I met them all. Blake is this. No, God, don't tell him Blake. Don't tell Husky who Blake is, or else I'll lose a viewer to Blake. Whoa, Jaco, you got a little wild. Dude, you got to get that underwater welding money. Now I like participating in watching those. Blake Rozier is a YouTubist. He's a very famous YouTubist. Kev didn't invent rips, though, but he perfected it. True. Very true. Like they're built like NPCs. Ha-ha, thanks for the rose. Smells great. Ha-ha, thanks for the rose. Smells great. Ha-ha. Freaking NPC streamers, guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying about these NPC streamers? Okay, Pretty Pop. It's so dope, 86. Yeah, it's bizarre to make that crossover, Jaco, because I'm finding that there's not a lot of people who actually do want to watch both. Some people just come in because they like the streams and they're like, yeah, man, make whatever videos you want, long form or otherwise. I ain't watching them. I'm here for the stream, brother. Dude, I mean, the stunt streams are so great. It's like, and especially like the hardest thing is, particularly hard, is like, you know, you just got to be not, you can't be precious about these things. I had to learn that really quick, where it's like having a chat with like someone like Blake, for instance. This has happened to me with a lot of people, not just Blake. A lot of people. You'll just be discussing an idea and then you'll see them do it. And you're like, oh crap, I wanted to do that idea. Now I'll feel like I'm stealing or something like that. And I think he put it pretty well the other day on one of the streams. He's like, dude, we're friends. We're not really like, we're not stealing each other's bits. We're collaborating. And it's like, okay, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't care. If I went out and ripped my underwear off right now, Blake wouldn't give two iotas about it. But yeah, I like to try to develop, you know, similar goals, but not the same, obviously. But yeah, dude, that's cool. It's awesome that you get to meet. That's what's really cool about Blake, particularly, is that he's very accessible. He's out there and he's doing shows and he loves the cast. Obviously, you guys do a lot for him. And I'm glad you guys all got to hang out. Yeah, I would have loved it when been able to meet up with y'all. Y'all helped me freaking commandeer the bike and get down to ground zero. That was dope. That was so much fun. Two boys, yeah, I met them once eating beans out on the street. Dalton says hi. Blake is caked. Yeah, that is a wild time, and you did not get on the stream, right? To 86, were you on the stream? Well, you know, Jaco, I think it really does depend on intention. Oh, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I love doing stuff like that. Being alone in a strange city. That's actually where I that started streaming in Nashville doing that. I was just walking around alone because I couldn't get into a bar. I was there for a business trip and I got I forgot my ID at home, which is insane because I flew there. I guess you don't need an identification to fly on a plane. Weirdly enough, you don't need it. That's hilarious, dude. Take it easy, Chrissy. Appreciate it. What is that, Andrew? Yeah, I gotta go back and see that. But I think, like, when you are supporting each other in a way, it is, you know, hey, dude, if we're all out there eating sour pickles, it's fun. If I see you eat a sour pickle and I go, dude, I'm going to eat a sour pickle and I'm not going to even talk about it as if Jaco didn't exist, then that ain't fair, man. You're the pickle man. U.S. Navy surfaced a spacecraft. What? Well, now you're going to get me flagged by the government. Oh, dang. Yeah, you know, we forget that it's actually still out there. Believe it or not. Oh, it's a space UFO. Yeah, I think I can draw this, but it's going to get me frickin' sent to Guantanamo. You know what I mean? This thing's going to get me sent to Guantanamo. But I'll do it. Yeah, we're not indestructible, guys. We are not indestructible, especially because, particularly in that instance, he's out there doing tours, hitting those shows hard, and commingling and drinking shots of pickle juice with people. It's gonna put you in a potentially hazardous position. Anytime I got sick, COVID or otherwise, it's almost always after a long week or weekend. Yeah, what's up? Three-letter agency agents in the chat. I'm drawing your secret airplane right here. Hope you don't mind. I gotta see Fresh's scoliosis. I gotta check it out. I did not see you in the stream, so I actually have no idea. Now I need to see. I'm tempted not to see you, so that if I see you, I'm seeing you for the first time with my own eyes. I'm kind of like nostalgic like that, where I kind of like that mystery. Kind of want to see you in person for the first time. I mean, I've seen Jaco on the streams. I can get it taken down for you. We just have to throw a bunch of copyright strikes at him. 4 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Power hour. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? If anybody wants to get on these fingers, drop a gem. I know. I kind of didn't. Wait. Did you email me? I think you did. I think you're absolutely right. I think you even offered to like walk and show me around places. I was there for work, so it was like I wasn't as available as I thought I might be. Like when I went into it thinking I was like going on vacation or something, in my mind I was like, I think I'm going on vacation. It's gonna rule. I'm gonna go to Times Square. I'm gonna do this, and I was like, oh, I forgot. I'm going to work. So I didn't get to do barely anything, except for those streams that you guys saw. So I guess I did do that. So. Dude, you did this. You did this. The people are going to be coming for you. BRONX. That's right. Bro, you start making 1.3 million and I'll show up in the Bronx every day of every week. Damn, I want that chopped cheese. Oh, which night? Damn. Damn. I will. I'll get back there. I'll make it happen. And it won't solve that problem. One of those nights I ended up going to the Pit, People's Improv Theater, and I did like a jam after like a late dinner with my coworkers, and it was terrible. Not a great experience. But I wanted to see if I could still do it. And I did do it. Hell yeah, guys. Here we go. 30 more seconds, and we are going to get out of here. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll go ahead and leave you with this little television here that says good night and thank you. I do appreciate you all coming through. This is a 3-hour extravaganza. It always gets... These are always easy to do. I don't know why a 3-hour doodle stream just absolutely feels like nothing, and it never feels like enough. Maybe because I started earlier than I usually do the other ones. So the trickle in is kind of like consistent. If I start it later, I think I get a heavier dose of people, in a higher concentration, but it doesn't sustain. It feels like it filters out, so because I start so early, I think that it gets, not that I start very early, but I think it gets like a lot of people in throughout versus like one or two people in right there at the beginning and at the end. And thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. Obviously, everybody is very welcome. You're making every day in May a dream come true. 11 days so far, and only, 20 to go? Let's do it. Tomorrow is another day. I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing tomorrow, but I've got a list of things of possible and potential things to do, and I hope to make it a memorable one. Thanks a lot, guys. Got some shorts coming out. I got some to upload tomorrow, maybe if I'm lucky. And I will see you all tomorrow. These are my hands, my palms together for everybody in the chat. If you're new to the chat and you haven't been here before, you're welcome to subscribe and come by every day in May. If you see my notification, I will be happy to oblige you with a conversation and a little bit of support and attention and whatever it is you do. If you guys are going live or you're posting, I hope to be able to see it as well. The problem is I think notifications are weird right now. Notifications are not happening at the interval that I think people are happy with, and I think it's kind of a universal thing. So if you're not seeing the notifications, don't worry. It's not my fault, and it's not your fault either. It's just I think it's a flaw in the system at this very moment. 17 of 52. What's the date today? May 11th. Day 11. Every day in May. The next time you see me do every day in May, it'll probably be 2026. Fresh is going live. Whoa, Fresh is going live Thursday night? Let's make it happen. I think it is most definitely not the case, but I'm really happy to live in that fantasy with everybody. And I love how you were pushing it, Jayco. Very Nathan for you, I'll say that. The secondhand cringe I was feeling on their behalf, whether they were or not, was I loved it. Every experience I have here, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you later. I'll let this wonderful ethereal music play you out. Bye-bye. Fellow down in the Wellians.